U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said on Wednesday that the Palestinian militant group Hamas, a U.S.-designated terrorist group, had proposed, quote, numerous changes, unquote, in its response to a ceasefire proposal. He noted that some of the changes were workable, while others are not.
In the days ahead, we are going to continue to push on an urgent basis with our partners, with Qatar, with Egypt, to try to close this deal, because we know it's in the interests of Israelis, Palestinians, the entire world.
A Hamas official told Reuters that a ceasefire must lead to a permanent end to hostilities in Gaza, withdrawal of Israeli forces, reconstruction of the Palestinian enclave, and release of Palestinian prisoners in Israel. U.S. President Joe Biden and Ukrainian leader Volodymyr Zelensky are set to sign a security agreement when they meet Thursday during the G7 summit in Italy. AP correspondent Sagar Magani reports.
The White House says it's a long-term demonstration of U.S. support for the Ukrainian people.
That we stand with them and that we'll continue to help address their security needs, not just tomorrow, but out into the future.
National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan says the agreement will not commit U.S. troops directly to Ukraine's defense against a Russian attack. At the same time, he says it is a message to Vladimir Putin that Washington will stand with Kyiv for the long haul.
He just cannot wait us out, and this agreement will show our resolve and continued commitment.
Sagar Magani, Washington.
A Russian ballistic missile strike on Ukraine's southern city of Kryvyi Rih on Wednesday killed 9 people and injured 29, including 5 children, Interior Minister Ihor Klimenko said. Kryvyi Rih is Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's hometown and is the deadliest attack in weeks. This is VOA News. A public-private partnership in Kenya is providing female students with free sanitary napkins that are dispensed from converted ATMs at school. A 2017 law says female students who reach puberty must be provided free sanitary pads, but educators say a lack of access and wealth disparity continues to be a big problem. VOA's Victoria Amunga reports from Nairobi.
The Kenyan government says studies show girls from poor families miss 20% of school days each year because they do not have sanitary pads. The pad dispenser machine can hold up to 36 and run on solar power in remote areas, says Munira Twahir, the creator of what's called Ari the Pad ATM.
Technology is very important in solving these problems, especially in the space that we're in, which is menstrual health management. There's not a lot of hardware technology or hybrid technology to solve it. So I think this allows for students to have autonomy.
Officials say the initiative is being implemented in Nairobi and they hope to expand it to other parts of the country too. Victoria Amunga, VOA News, Nairobi.
Walking Borders on Wednesday said 2024 is so far the deadliest for migrants trying to reach Spain by sea via the Atlantic Route, also known as the Canary Route. The NGO said 33 people die every day trying to make the perilous journey, and 47 wooden boats filled with people have disappeared at sea. Finland's Lenin Museum is the, quote, most hated, unquote, in the country, according to its director, Kalle Kallio. As Finland's historically good relations with Russia sour because of the war in Ukraine, it is closing its doors for a rebrand. VOA's Henry Wilkins visited the museum in the Finnish city of Tampere to learn more.
The museum references the forced labour camps and mass killings in the Soviet Union, but it also aims to poke fun at dictators. Kallio says the museum took the approach largely due to visitor surveys.
The most wanted thing was Soviet humour. Interesting thing is that when the war in Ukraine started, people didn't see it funny anymore.
Vitaly Zabolotsky is the chairman of Ukrainians of Tampere.
Seeing this museum here glorifying what is essentially like Russian legacy, it's disgusting.
In April, the museum announced it would close its doors for a rebrand that would include changing its name and shifting its focus to Russia-Finland relations. Henry Wilkins, VOA News, Tampere, Finland.
Indonesian authorities have arrested 6 suspects in an international poaching ring targeting the Javan rhinoceros, a critically endangered species. Police say the suspects are part of a network that used homemade firearms to kill at least 26 Javan rhinos since 2018 to get their horns.
Thank you for watching. Can you do me a favor? Please leave a comment in the comments section below. That would really help. Thank you, and see you again soon.